vodka. I think they make potato vodka. Anyways, if you know, you know. Big gas. And this is a new province for a peach. Never been to PEI before. She's driven through New Brunswick before and Quebec, but she's never touched PEI. Our site is B25. It is directly beside the bathrooms, which is fine. The site's a little tight, but it's going to work. We're here for what, 6 days?
Something like that, or a
Something
week.
like that, weekday, whatever. We're here for probably about a week, give or take. And she did all right in the car, but she definitely wanted out. Tried to put her in the trailer to give her some water and some food and whatnot, and she wanted nothing to do with it. She wanted out. So anyways, bathrooms are really nice. Couple showers that are they look really nice. So I'm looking forward to my shower tonight. We are kind of packed in like sardines, but that's what electrical sites do for you. So Peachy's going on her little walk. Guy's doing the outside work. I'm delaying my inside work because somebody needs a little bit outside time.
This way first, please. Thank you.
So this little video is basically for Jerry, because Jerry has a crush on my little girl. So there you go. Good morning from PEI. We are at Cavendish Beach, the national park. I'm not sure if I mentioned that yesterday, but anyways, I don't know what we're doing. I think we're just going to drive and see what we can find. I think Guy has a plan, but we'll leave it as a surprise for me. So this campground is absolutely huge. There's not a lot of privacy at all, but it is beautiful, and the washrooms are very clean. They have a laundromat. Yeah, so it's really good. So if you are in the area, yeah, I would recommend it for sure. This is Avonlea Village. There's a bunch of restaurants in there. There's ice cream in there and whatnot. And we were here a couple of years ago, and they had the best pizza ever. So that is going to happen. Cavendish is very, very touristy. Green Gables house is up here. There's a couple midway spots. There is Beaver Tails. So from the campground, you could actually ride your bike. It'd probably take you about 10 minutes to go get yourself a beaver tail or some ice creams. There is it looks like a little grocery store or something right outside, but it's called the Tourist Mart. So who knows what the hell's in it? Might be a little bit of everything. So there's lots of cottages here. We stayed at a cottage a couple of years ago, just down the road. Down here, I think. There's Green Gables and a Green Gables thing. We did not do that last time we were here. Last time we were here, we literally only stayed one night. We went to the beach. We walked around one of the provincial parks. We checked out this big hotel that was down there right on the seashore. It's really pretty. And then we went to go see Stompin' Tom on the other side of the province. Well, no, not really on the other side of the province. Anyways, we went to see Stompin' Tom. And Alex was with us, and he played Stompin' Tom music pretty much the entire time we were there. On our way there, lots of fun, lots of touristy stuff to do. Lucy Maud Montgomery area, homestead. And there is the ocean right over there. Some cottages. Like I said, Cavendish is quite the touristy spot. And I do need to get some French fries while I'm in Cavendish. Nice little stroll today. We parked at the top of the hill and we just came around here. It's a little brook here, or little stream or whatever. We've got some birds' nests and some picnic spots. Somebody's dog toys. Little rapids. And a couple geocaches. Beautiful flowers. This is quite the hill. Little rapids going down there. Little offshoot. Little picnicky spot. These little hill things are no joke. Wow. It's not stunning, but it's very quiet and peaceful. Oh, don't go on that lookout. Not good for you. Some minnows. Dragonfly. So it looks to me like there's raspberry bushes, so they're not, yeah, maybe they're in between. Anyways, come back during raspberry season and you'll have a huge feast on raspberries. I don't see any. Oh. I hear a little stream. Might be a fish ladder. Oh my gosh, there's actually some rock on PEI. We did on our way here, so we were driving here and we saw the sign that said there was a ski hill. And it's like, holy crap, really? Probably my idea of skiing is just like nice gentle slopes. It was not too bad, a couple little steep hills. So yeah, I never would have thought that there'd be a downhill ski hill on PEI. Oh, guy smells a geocache. That looks like a geocache trail.
Yeah.
Lots more raspberries over here. I don't see any. I'm thinking they've already... thought raspberries were a little bit later, but I don't even see any berries. I see where they should be. Maybe these are coming. Maybe that. Thought they were towards the maybe towards the beginning of August, I think. Really pretty. Well maintained. I imagine the bugs would get pretty bad down here. Oh, there's the little lookout that we don't want to go on. Looky, looky, looky. Found raspberries. I knew there were raspberry bushes. That might be. I'm just gonna have to try it anyways. They're not close to being done, but you know what? Don't care. Yum. That was kind of bitter because it wasn't ready yet, but hopefully we can find some more. Whenever we went up to cottages near, probably about 45 minutes from North Bay, Ontario. So if you look at Restoule Lake Provincial Park, the cottages were right across the lake from that provincial park. Anyways, there was raspberries behind us, behind the cottages. So we used to go up maybe the first 2 weeks of August or the last week of July, first week of August. And there was usually some raspberries then. It's yum. I'm going down the right path now. Not the correct path, but the right. Couldn't find the other geocache. Last time that was found was a couple years ago, so we're off to the other one. Our truck is just there. Nice little benches everywhere. Oh, and a birdie. stream that you could see in here. And then there's a little picnicky area over here. Maybe not picnic, but a rest area with a bench. Big guess, but pretty sure those are potatoes. This is part of Cavendish area. So you can ride your bike to this area. You got a beaver tail, and there's a laundromat. There's a laundromat in the campground as well. Yeah. We went for a really nice walk along the beach tonight after dinner, after the dishes were done. Took Peach out, of course. She went for a little stroll around the campsite for about 10 minutes. She's having a rough day. So before we left, we went to the vet, and he was having like a cold, sneezy, ready eye, and a snotty nose. And the vet seemed to think that it was coming from a tooth, an infected tooth, and wanted her to go under the knife and have some tooth repairs done and whatnot. But we didn't think that she could do that, so gave her some antibiotics and hoped that the vet was wrong. She started to sneeze again, and her eye started wheezing again. So I don't know. We might have to get her some more drugs. So I don't think she could handle going under the knife. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully, it was just maybe something in the air. Anyways, she's not having a good day today. Good morning. Showers have been had. The showers are quite nice there. You can regulate your own temperature. A nice little a shower. You know, it's a one-piece shower thing. It's actually quite nice. Ladies, you can shave your legs in there, and if you drop the soap, you can actually pick it up. Very nice. Good. Anyways, we are just going to do some boring grocery stuff. The weather's not all that great. Should be raining off and on all day. We spent the morning editing some videos for you guys. And yeah, just going to go into Summerside today. I'm going to get some groceries. And I know we're going to have burgers either tonight or tomorrow night. And I know we're going out for pizza. There's a really nice pizza place in Avonlea Village or something like that. Hopefully it's still there. I haven't double checked to make sure it's still there. We were there a couple of years ago. Yummy pizza. So I know those are the things that are, you know, we already have food for that, but there's extra lunches and breakfasts that we need to take care of. Anyways, no idea what we're going to be doing other than groceries, and maybe there's something fun between here and there. So we are checking out Linklater Provincial Park. We realized it is a small little campground. There's a huge playground. There's no kids there, so it doesn't look like there's much of a beach, but it could be high tide. This guy's backing up, so be careful. If you wanted a campsite right along the beach and you wanted something a little bit smaller, this is right near Summerside, probably about 12 minutes from the Superstore in Summerside. Anyways, small little campground. You decide if it's worth it or not. We're coming up to Air Force Heritage Park near Summerside, or Slemon Park is another area. This is there's a little airport here as well.
Air Force Heritage Park is on the left.
You think they're big, but they're a lot bigger when you see them in person. This is kind of neat. Okay, this is Belmont Provincial Park. I'll probably just take pictures, not videos here, because the wind is a little bit on the nastier side. So we are maybe about a half an hour from Summerside, I guess, maybe 20 minutes. Do not feed the wild red fox. Okay, good to know. Yeah, looks really pretty. Nice views. Going to attempt to do a video. Hopefully the wind isn't too bad. Yeah, nice set of stairs to go down. And yeah, I don't know what the tide is. I'm sure I'll find out and I'll let you know. I might go down.
Beautiful here. Good.
Let's try and go further. Okay, so there's some carnage here, but it's beautiful colors of the mussels, or I don't know what they are anyways. Some form of I'm gonna guess maybe a mussel or something. I am not into seafood anymore, so I have no idea. So whatever that is, there's a lot of carnage, and it is really pretty. That's where we came down. And I'm gonna keep going as far as I can. Oh, I hit the jackpot, jackpot, jackpot. Jackpot. Woohoo! Guess what I'm gonna do? Yep, there's shit ton. Na 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 boo boo. Look at them all, look at them all.
The last time it was August.
Oh, there's a crap ton right there, but I'm not willing to go in there. We came over to a different part of the park to see if we can get down a little bit further, or come down, and it won't let us go down, but look at that. I'm wondering if we should have continued along that beach. So, depends on the tide too. The tide's coming back in, I'm gonna not suggest it, but if the tide is going out, I might actually suggest doing it. We'll see how it goes. Guys looking for a geocache. Well, the tide is going down, so I thought I'd try it anyways. This is as far as I can go. I really don't want to step in that. I tried, it's a little mushy. And to go under that and go on stepping stones at the same time is, I'm not that good. And it looks like there's a roadblock right there anyways. So I think this is it. This is as far as I could get, but it's really pretty. I'm glad I tried again. And yeah, gonna go back. Peachy says get out of bed so she can go to bed. She did that yesterday morning. As soon as we put the bed up into the closed position, she like literally ran as much as she can to her sleeping spot. It was cute. That's Cavendish Beach, and it's very windy. I apologize. Good morning. It's going to be a little bit of a warm day, so we do have laundry drying because it's too windy for the awning. And we've got the fan on for Miss Peach. We've got all the windows open. We got the vents open. So it is going to be warm in here, but it's not going to be stuffy. So don't worry about the Peach. So the other video from Porter's Lake, I touched a small bit about our budget. So we did a little budget meeting this morning. A meeting. Woo. Anyways, we talked our little numbers today, and because we spent a lot of money for gas at Rizzers, there wasn't a whole lot in the area that we wanted to explore. We're not beach people. We don't sit on the beach. So we drove a little bit further. So we spent quite a bit of our budget, our gas budget, on exploring at Rizzers. Anyways, it is July 20th. We do have to drive to 3 more camp spots this month, this budget. And it's a good thing PEI is fairly flat. There's not a whole lot of major hills, so that should help on the gas budget. So what we're gonna do today, instead of doing, I planned a hike probably about 45 minutes from here, a couple hikes, 45 minutes to an hour from here. So instead of doing that, there is a smaller hike about 5 minutes from here that we're gonna do. But right now we're going to take another little bike ride. So we did a little bike ride yesterday and it was really nice. So we're gonna do another one today because it is free and we don't have to drive to it, so it'll help our budget. So yeah, so that's how we're doing things. We need to keep on top of it because we want to actually make this work and enjoyable, and we have some wiggle room, but we don't want to use the wiggle room. And he's all ready to go for his bike ride. Peachy went out this morning on her little leash. This terrain is not very good for her leash. It keeps getting stuck and we have to go rescue her. Anyways, she is back in bed, and yeah, we're leaving on a bike ride, maybe 2 minutes, probably about 2 minutes. Anyways, I'm rambling on too much. See you later. Off to a little hike. It's about 5 minutes from the campground. So the campground is up here somewhere, and we're going right in there. So it's right at the Anne of Green Gables buildings, so hopefully there's parking. It would be really nice. So we're gonna stick to local places today. Just did a 11-kilometer bike. My legs are jello, my ass crack is sweaty, but we're gonna keep going. We are just behind the Anne of Green Gables buildings or whatever. We will go through them. We are on what's called Lover's Lane. Just going for a walk right now. There's 3 little walks here. There's Balsam Hollow and Haunted Walk or something like that, and then it's connected by Lover's Lane. I did not read any of the books. Yeah, no, spoiler alert. I did not read any of the books. So I don't know what the significance is. If you've read it, let me know. Okay, so I thought the 2 trails linked by Lover's Lane, which I was incorrect. So this is the haunted walk or the haunted forest or something. I'll let you know exactly what it is, part of it. It's an in and out to a certain point, and then it's a loop. Decided to keep walking. It's a nice little trail. My legs are a little jello from our bike ride this morning, but that's okay. This is what we asked for when I wanted this life. It's good. that was really nice. We did not go into any of the buildings or anything. We just went on a little hike. Just an FYI, if you do have mobility limitations, that's probably not the best hike for you. The trail was absolutely beautiful, nice and flat and whatnot, but there was stairs on pretty much everything except for the first part of Lover's Lane. So mobility limitations, not a good thing for you, but everybody else, it is a nice little walk. All right, we decided screw it. We went for a drive anyways. So about half an hour from the campground, I guess, is Thunder Cove. So if you watched where we were walking down the sand dunes last night, and then today when we went for a bike ride, we saw the sand dunes. I don't know which video it's in, whether it's going to be in the campground video or this one. Probably this one. Anyways, doesn't really matter. So if you look out, if we would have kept going over the sand dunes and kept going further away from the campground, eventually the sand dunes would have stopped. However, if it went all the way to the next bay, that's where we are, and there was a lighthouse there. So I'm really hoping we're at the lighthouse spot, because that's one of the spots that I wanted to hit. So it's a very popular spot. We've had to park way the hell out and walk in, but that's okay. I am pooched. My legs are still wobbly, but life's a bitch. This is not where we thought we were coming. However, beautiful spot. You need to get here early or prepared to walk. So we just had like maybe a 5 or 6 minute walk down the parking areas. So this beach is stunning. Beautiful beach. This is not the lighthouse. This is not where I thought it was going to be, but that's okay. The road coming down here was no joke. Not for the faint of heart. Poor Norris. Well, not going any further because there's a little fence there. Well, maybe a little bit further. Look at the rocks. Oh, I can imagine this is just amazing when the storm hits. The waves are just whacking it. Nice. There is nothing. Little lighthouse. That's one shitty rock. I want to go down there so bad, but I do not want to come back up. That's a shitty rock. I want to go out there so bad, but I have no desire to come back up. Oh, I'm sad. Well, somebody's got to call 911 if he slips. I don't think I could get back up without him having to help me, so I'll save him the trouble. It's a lot of birds. A lot of cliffs. I'm guessing this is the lighthouse that you can see from the trailer park beach. Way off in the distance. Oh, look at all the birds. Look at all the... Oh, this would be absolutely amazing with waves. There's a heron down there. I'm gonna try and get it. Oh yay, my driver made it. Miss Peach having some dirt time. She has a hard time getting up when she's like that though. Oh, get up baby girl, there you go. Poor little thing's been cooped up all day. Good morning. It is a crappy rainy day. Oh, Guy got a little thing to put the puzzle on, and there's a little cover. So we can leave it on the table and put placemats and eat on it, but it's over there because I need to get underneath the table to grab my big pot to get the soup. Anyways, it's a rainy, crappy day. I'm making soup, and don't worry, I'm not going to cut it and make it in front of you. So you'll see it when it's done. Okay, so I bought frozen burger buns from Foodland that are still frozen. You just have to thaw them out and then proof them and bake them. Anyways, decided to turn them into little hot dog buns, and then I put some everything seasoning on the top. So Kim, eat your heart out. FYI, anybody that wants to cook in their oven in the trailer, don't in the summer. It's 1,000,000 degrees in here again, but life's a bitch, you know. So the last time we were here, there's Guy in yellow over there. Anyways. So anyways, a couple of years ago we were here with our youngest son. And we were only here for one sleep. And we had to get back to civilization. So anyways, we parked over here where the parking area is over there. And we got out, took a couple videos or whatever, a couple pictures. Biking, so excuse the hair. Anyways, we took a couple of pictures, and then Alex and I dropped in the car, and Guy came down to this lovely little area down here, and Alex was getting impatient because we were going to the Stompin' Tom Center on our way home, and so Alex decided to start blasting Stompin' Tom music out the car door, and to get Guy to hurry up because we didn't have a huge window to play. So Guy was down here for a good 20 minutes or whatever, and Alex was blasting Stompin' Tom. Anybody who doesn't know who Stompin' Tom is, you need to Google it. Hello, it's our last full day at Cavendish Beach National Park Campground, whatever. This morning we did a 16.5. My wobbly legs want to make sure that you know that we did the 16.5 kilometer hike or kilometer bike ride down the road, basically. There's a bunch of little trails here, and the other day we did some of the unpaved trails. So today we did one of the paved trails, and it was kind of nice. On the way home it was mostly uphill, but some of them were good uphills and some of them were just gentle, so it wasn't too bad, but my legs are a little wobbly. So just outside of the national park is a little touristy trap area. It actually says Tourist Mart or Boardwalk or something like that. It's like 5 minutes from the campsites. We weren't going to bother going, but we do need apples and we do need a couple of things, so it'll be less expensive to go to a tourist trap than to drive half an hour into a city. So, and we need gas. So we're moving to our next campground tomorrow. So it'd be nicer to start the day off full tank of gas. All right, later. Oh, We did see a fox on our bike ride, and a guy thinks he saw a bald eagle. Yeah, lots of fun. We were going to go into Charlottetown, but I think we might do that from another campground. We're going to 4 different campgrounds in PEI. There is a market, a farmer's market in Charlottetown that I want to check out. And I don't know if I've ever been to Charlottetown. If I was 4, so doesn't count. Anyways. So it's moving day, and it's time to put this little thing into the truck. And she's saying, no. Everything else is done. The bikes have to go on the table, of course. Just have to put those stuff away, but that goes on the bed. And I can't do that until somebody decides that it's okay for her to go in the truck. Oh, here she comes. Maybe she's going to go for a walk outside. Okay. Thank you, Cavendish Beach National Park. Peachy is very unhappy and telling everybody that she is unhappy. Anyways, had a great time. Yeah, did a lot of biking. Did a lot of biking. My legs were quite jello. Anyways, beautiful scenery. We are on to the next place. Best thing that happened while we're at Cavendish Beach just happened 5 minutes ago. We met up with a girl that I've known since I was 4, and God, I missed her hugs. Anyways, thank you for Teresa for coming all this way and giving me hugs, and taking some time out of your holidays to come visit. Anyways, see you guys later.